All right, so Snowflake's Q3 earnings call.
Oh.
We're going to unpack it all for you. Think of us as your earnings call translators. We'll break it all down.
Yeah, and what's so interesting here is Snowflake's doing incredibly well, exceeding all expectations. Really shows no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, they reported 29% year-over-year product revenue growth, hit $900 million this quarter.
I mean, they're just raking it in, right? Their remaining performance obligations are through the roof.
Yeah.
Basically, the money they're already guaranteed to get.
Right.
That shot up to $5.7 billion.
It's a 55% jump.
Exactly.
Wow.
And this isn't just about maintaining their grip on data warehousing. They're branching out in some pretty exciting directions, especially when you look at AI and unstructured data management.
Yeah, and that $200 million run rate for their interoperability features.
Yeah.
Come on. That's got to tell you something.
Absolutely. It means they're serious about becoming the go-to solution for all your data needs.
Right. Do you want to be like the Switzerland of data? Neutral, accessible, everything plays nice together. And they're doing it all while helping their customers save money.
Right.
CEO Sridhar Ramaswamy really emphasized that point.
Yeah.
Snowflake's all about cost efficiency, especially with Snowpark for data engineering.
And what's smart about how they're doing this is they're not just throwing features at the wall and seeing what sticks. They're laser focused on ensuring everything works together seamlessly, creating this really great user experience.
Yeah.
This is where their commitment to product development really shines.
And their go-to-market strategy is getting a makeover, too.
Oh, yeah.
They're combining forces, bringing engineering, product, marketing, and sales all together.
Wow.
To launch and scale new products even faster.
It's like a recipe for supercharged innovation.
Right.
Absolutely.
And speaking of customers, we've got big names like Hyatt and NBC Universal jumping in with both feet.
Oh, wow.
They're using Snowflake for everything, from personalized entertainment recommendations to figuring out what hotel guests really want.
That's amazing. And their partnerships. Another huge win. The collaboration with AWS alone brought in a whopping $3.9 billion in bookings just last year.
Yeah.
That's a 68% surge. Clearly a win-win for both sides.
And let's not forget about AI, particularly Snowpark.
Right.
It's gaining serious traction, already on track to make up 3% of their product revenue.
Wow.
They're talking about over 1,000 deployed AI use cases.
That's a lot.
I mean, they're not just talking the talk. They're walking the walk when it comes to AI for businesses.
Absolutely. And it's not just Snowpark. Remember those record attendance numbers at their global events?
Yeah.
That buzz is translating into real results.
Yeah.
And it all points to their big bet on the future of data, unstructured data.
Oh, yeah.
Their acquisition of Davolo, a company specializing in unstructured data connectivity, says it all.
It's like they're saying, structured data. Been there, done that. Now bring on the Wild West of unstructured data. Video, audio, social media posts. We can handle it all.
Right. I mean, think about it. Unstructured data is growing exponentially. It's a goldmine of insights just waiting to be unearthed.
And if Snowflake can successfully integrate that into their platform, revolutionary.
Game changer.
Yeah.
For sure. And don't forget their partnership with Anthropic, bringing those powerful AI models directly to Snowflake's customers. It's all about empowering businesses to build those cutting-edge AI applications within a secure and controlled environment.
Right.
They're aiming to be the ultimate data platform, one that handles the entire data lifecycle for their customers, from intake to analysis to action.
Absolutely. They're also putting their money where their mouth is when it comes to operational efficiency, streamlining teams, investing in AI for faster development, and cutting loose projects that aren't delivering.
It's all about that long-term vision.
Right.
Smart.
Yeah, but there's one thing some people might be a little hesitant about.
Oh, what's that?
The move to iceberg tables.
Oh, yes. The elephant in the room. Or should we say, Snowflake in the server room.
Yeah.
Everyone's wondering if this shift will impact Snowflake's storage revenue.
Right. It's a valid concern.
Yeah, definitely understandable why people are watching that closely.
Yeah. But Snowflake's playing the long game here. They're betting that any potential dip in storage revenue will be more than offset by the growth of their data engineering features. Things like Snowpark, dynamic tables, and connectors.
So instead of viewing iceberg tables as a threat, they're turning it into an opportunity to tap into an even larger pool of data.
It's a powerful message in today's data-driven world.
Absolutely. A strategic move that positions them for long-term growth and potentially even market dominance.
So yeah, Snowflake had a phenomenal quarter.
Yeah.
But they're not resting on their laurels. They've got a bold vision for the future. They want to be the go-to platform for all your data needs, no matter what kind of data you're working with.
It's ambitious.
It is. But can they pull it off? And what does this all mean for investors?
Right.
What does it mean for the data world as a whole?
Yeah.
We'll dive into all that in part 2 of our deep dive.
I mean, from an investor's perspective, this quarter is like a giant green light. You know, strong revenue growth, a wider range of products, and a clear focus on profitability. All good signs for future earnings.
Yeah, and don't forget the market opportunity is huge. As more businesses rely on data, that demand for robust, scalable, and affordable data platforms like Snowflake is only going to explode.
Right, exactly. And like any investment, there are always risks. Competition in the data platform world is intense.
Oh, sure.
Snowflake has to keep innovating if they want to stay ahead of the pack.
True, but they've shown they're pretty adept at navigating that competitive landscape.
Yeah.
Strategic acquisitions like Davolo show they're willing to adapt and evolve to keep up with the market.
Right. And their partnerships with those big cloud providers like AWS and Azure, those are game changers.
Yeah.
It's a powerful combination, you know? Snowflake's cutting-edge tech with the reach and resources of those cloud giants.
Yeah, it's like they've got the brains and the brawn all in one package.
Right.
But taking a step back, Snowflake's success also tells us something bigger. Oh, yeah. Data is becoming mission critical for businesses across all sectors.
Absolutely. We're seeing companies in every industry, from healthcare to retail to finance. They're all using data to gain insights, streamline their operations, and create better customer experiences.
And this data explosion, it's not slowing down anytime soon.
Nope.
Things like AI, the Internet of Things, all these emerging technologies are just fueling it further.
Right. Which means the need for powerful and versatile data platforms like Snowflake is more important than ever.
Yeah, it's not just about storing data anymore. It's about understanding it, extracting valuable insights, and using it to make real business decisions.
Exactly. And that's where Snowflake's vision of this unified data platform comes in. They want to be the one-stop shop for all your data needs, regardless of where the data is or what form it takes.
And if they can pull that off, it could completely change the game for data management.
Yeah. No more data silos. Everything's smoother.
Yeah.
Operations run better.
Right.
And ultimately, companies can make smarter decisions.
And let's not forget the impact this could have on AI adoption.
Oh, yeah.
Snowflake's emphasis on making AI user-friendly could be a game changer for businesses who are trying to tap into that technology.
Yeah, making AI accessible to everyone. That's a big trend we're seeing. And Snowflake is in a great position to lead the way.
Yeah, their integrated AI features those partnerships with companies like Anthropic. It's all paving the way for a future where AI isn't just for data scientists and engineers.
I like that. Imagine marketers, salespeople, even customer service reps using AI to analyze data, understand their customers better, and personalize their interactions.
Right. It's a powerful idea.
It is. And Snowflake is actively working to make it a reality.
And it's an idea with big implications, not just for individual companies, but for the whole economy.
Oh, yeah.
The more effectively businesses can use data and AI, the more we'll see improvements in things like productivity innovation and overall economic growth.
A rising tide lifts all boats, right?
Exactly. But let's bring it back to Snowflake's performance this quarter.
Yeah.
One thing that stood out to me was their commitment to operational efficiency. They're taking a really disciplined approach to managing costs while still investing heavily in growth.
Yeah, that's right. It's like walking a tightrope between driving innovation and ensuring profitability. A delicate balance, for sure, but essential for long-term success, especially in a market as competitive as this one.
And they seem to be finding ways to do both. Their efforts to streamline teams, use AI for faster development, cut loose those underperforming projects. It's all helping to improve their operating margins.
And that operational discipline, it's crucial, especially now when businesses are so focused on keeping costs down.
It shows investors that Snowflake is a well-managed company with a solid plan for sustainable growth. Now, what about their international expansion?
Oh, yeah.
They're seeing impressive growth in key markets like Europe and Asia Pacific, which tells me their platform has global appeal.
It's a key part of their long-term growth strategy, opening up those new markets, diversifying their revenue streams, and solidifying their position as a global leader in the data platform space.
And with the increasing importance of data worldwide, the opportunity for Snowflake in these international markets is huge.
It's smart to tap into that growing global demand for data solutions, but international expansion comes with its own challenges.
Like what?
Well, navigating all those different regulatory environments,
Right.
data privacy laws, cultural nuances, it can get complicated.
And they'll also need to build those strong local partnerships
Mm,
and tailor their go-to-market strategies to connect with customers in these diverse markets.
it's a big undertaking, but I think Snowflake is up to the challenge. Their experience working with global enterprises and those strategic partnerships with those major cloud providers,
Yeah.
those give them a solid foundation for international success.
Right, we've covered a lot of ground here. Snowflake's financial performance, their strategic moves, their influence on the data landscape. It's clear this is a company with a big vision, a proven track record, and a bright future. But before we move on,
Yeah.
let's have a little fun, shall we?
Fun! You've got my attention.
It's time for our This Is Not Financial Advice segment, where we come up with a completely wild but not entirely crazy trade idea, inspired by what we've learned about Snowflake. All right, so for our This Is Not Financial Advice segment, let's cook up a wild trade idea based on Snowflake's earnings call. So Snowflake's going all in on unstructured data, right? They're betting it's the next big thing in data analysis and AI.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my crazy but maybe not so crazy idea. Invest in companies that generate tons of unstructured data.
Okay, I'm listening.
Think social media platforms, video streaming services, even companies developing self-driving cars.
Interesting. So you're thinking as Snowflake gets better at handling unstructured data, those companies will need help managing and analyzing it all.
Exactly. And who better to help them than Snowflake? It's like the classic picks and shovels play during a gold rush. We're not betting on a specific company. We're betting on the overall trend, the explosion of unstructured data.
Okay, I can see the potential. It's a bold move for sure. Not for the risk averse. But if Snowflake's vision pans out, there could be some serious upside for those data-heavy companies.
Of course, this is all hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not financial advice.
Mm-hmm.
Do your own research before making any investment decisions.
Absolutely. Always good advice. But it's a fun thought experiment. It highlights the potential of what Snowflake's building.
So after all that, what's the big takeaway from Snowflake's Q3?
Well, I think Snowflake's at a crossroads. They've demonstrated incredible growth, impressive innovation, and they have a clear vision for the future. But the real question is, can they execute on that vision? Can they deliver on those promises?
It's like they're a snowboarder at the top of a mountain, ready to carve their own path. But conditions can change fast, and there are bound to be some bumps along the way.
Exactly. Competition is fierce. Technology evolves rapidly. They need to stay agile and focused on delivering value to their customers to succeed.
And they can't ignore those potential storage headwinds from the move to iceberg tables. If the growth in data engineering services doesn't offset any loss in storage revenue, their projections could take a hit.
That's true. It's a balancing act. But I'm cautiously optimistic. They've been good at adapting to and overcoming challenges in the past. And their focus on operational efficiency suggests they're in it for the long haul.
Yeah, I agree. They're not just chasing trends. They're building a solid foundation for sustainable growth. Those recent moves, like acquiring Davolo and partnering with Anthropic, show they're thinking strategically about the future of data and AI.
And what's really impressive is their ability to attract and retain top talent. They've assembled a team of experienced leaders and engineers who are passionate about data and driven to innovate.
Yeah, it's that mix of vision, talent, and execution that makes them stand out. And it makes me think they have what it takes to become the leader in the data platform world.
Only time will tell, of course. But Snowflake is definitely a company to watch. Their journey's just beginning. It'll be fascinating to see where it leads.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into Snowflake's Q3 earnings. We've looked at their stellar results, their ambitious plans, and the potential challenges and opportunities ahead.
It's been a fascinating look at this company, and I hope you've gained some valuable insights.
But before we go, one last thought. Snowflake's betting big on a future where data is accessible, actionable, and valuable for everyone. If they succeed, it could have a huge impact on businesses, society, and even how we understand and interact with the world.
It's a future worth paying attention to.
Absolutely. So stay tuned, stay curious, and as always, happy data diving.